What's the deal, y'all? Professor Lauren up in the building, man. Hopefully y'all doing good. I staying consistent with the grind, consistent with y'all motion and shit. But I just want to get straight to it, man. So basically, man, like I said, a lot of people want to be successful. A lot of people want to be winners. A lot of people want to do great things in life. But not a lot of people want to change for real. Not a lot of people want to adapt or are willing to accept change or accept that in order for you to be great, to be successful, you gotta be willing to adapt to shit. And that's the thing, is change is necessary if you want to be great. Change is necessary if you want to be successful. You gotta learn and accept that changing comes with this shit. Changing, adapting, you know what I'm saying? Learn to be flexible and, willing for things not to be, basically not be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be cool with not being comfortable. Not even be cool, but you gotta learn to accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be cool with this shit. You might not agree with this shit, but it's something you gotta do. And that's something I'm learning. That's something that I'm gonna do soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much, but, like, I'm gonna just give y'all an example. Not even an example, give you a situation where you might need to move or change the environment you're in, right? One is if you constantly doing the same shit. So let's say, like, you constantly, like, you recognize that you got issues with smoking weed or doing certain drugs or drinking, whatever. You might need to change the environment, change your circle of friends, or just move away from them, distance yourself, you know what I'm saying? Another example, want to work out more. A lot of y'all are friends with cool motherfuckers that all they do is party, all they do is be in drama and shit. So you might have to start finding people that are working out or working on themselves, you know what I'm saying? Another example, another situation. Niggas that's always gaming, niggas that's always on the game, niggas that's always trying to, go to parties and shit. Like, dude, you want to stay away from those type of people if you are trying to do better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I gotta do. Is like, I don't want to constantly be in a place where, like, I don't want to constantly be fucking working. I don't want to constantly be on the game. I don't constantly want to be around people that ain't got shit going on. You feel me? I want to be, one, focusing on me, but also want to be around people or people that have ideas that are actually trying to make those deals come to reality. You feel what I'm saying? So where I'm at right now is just in a place where I'm like, I can stay here and struggle like a motherfucker, or I could just move. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the move ain't fucking easy. 'Cause I got a fucking son. You feel me? That's my fucking baby. That's my world. You feel me? And it's like, and of course, my baby mama. I told her what's up. You know what I'm saying? So she know what's up. Like I said, so hopefully, he come with me whenever it's time. You feel me? But right now, it's like I got to focus on me. So my son, I come back, or when I get done doing what I'm doing, when I work on myself and shit. And of course, it's like a battle. It's like a fucking everyday battle. It's not like working on yourself, everything good. It's like you always gonna have a ton of struggles. You always gonna have a ton of conflicts within yourself, temptation, all that shit. Like, that shit is every day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some days are easier than others. You know what I'm saying? Some days it's gonna be smooth than a motherfucker. Some days it's gonna be that voice. It's gonna be somebody telling you, hey, let's do this, let's do that. You like, man, nigga, I've been good for a whole couple months. What the fuck? But then you be like, damn, I ain't did that shit in a minute. And then you go deep in your mind, you like, bro, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing good without this shit for a month. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to discern what's good for you and what's not good for you. You feel me? Because then once you fall back to that shit that's not good for you, you're gonna be trapped. And like I said, you want to make sure that we are building good habits and breaking down the bad habits. You feel what I'm saying? So where we're not easily influenced to make those bad decisions, or decisions that don't have really any good effect on us. So like I said, change is necessary. If you want to be successful, dude, you gotta realize, one, what's fucking you up, and then two, how the fuck you can either avoid that shit, get away from that shit, you know what I'm saying, or replace that shit, you know what I'm saying? So instead of me watching porn, let me work out. Like I said, instead of me going to McDonald's, let me go ahead and go to the store get some food that's healthy, that's gonna benefit my body, you know, and that's trial and error. Some things that work for some foods that work for other people don't work for everybody else. So it's like I figure out what work for you. But just get the shit that you think is healthy, you know what I'm saying? And then eat that shit for like maybe, you know what I'm saying, buy $100 worth of groceries or whatever. And then eat that shit for a week. You feel me? Like I said, everybody wanna be healthy but don't wanna put in the work to be healthy. Everybody wanna be successful, not everybody wanna put in the work to be successful. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you wanna be successful, you gotta put in work. You can't make excuses. That's another thing with a lot of people, including me. Like, everybody got their own way of making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hold myself accountable, but not as much. Like, holding yourself accountable also means that you gotta also like realize, okay, this is what's fucking me up. I gotta stop repeating the same shit. Because are you really accountable if you keep doing the same shit, keep fucking up, knowing you fucking up? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're not really holding yourself accountable for real because you keep doing the same shit, knowing this shit ain't helping you, ain't benefiting you, it's fucking you up low key. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what can I do to stop myself from doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? Whether it be you lusting over females, you constantly want to fuck motherfuckers, you constantly, you know what I'm saying, watch porn, constantly eating unhealthy, you know what I'm saying, constantly wasting your own time, because at the end of the day, a lot of this shit is wasting time. Going to parties, drinking, smoking all the time, it's wasting fucking time, it's wasting energy. All this energy I could be putting into one of my businesses, I could be putting into this YouTube shit, I could be putting into creating something that's beneficial for the world, you feel me? That's my main goal. I want to create shit for the world that's going to be valuable to motherfuckers. That's my main focus. That's my main goal. So it's like, if I'm constantly on the game, if I'm constantly trying to flirt with bitches, constantly trying to just, you know what I'm saying, communicate with motherfuckers or be friends with motherfuckers that ain't got shit going on, what the fuck am I doing? I'm wasting time. You feel me? So a lot of y'all got to realize that time is fucking valuable. Time is fucking important. And all we know, we never get the time back that we use on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta learn that shit. And be accepting of change. Like I said, change is something that not everybody is comfortable with. It's not about being comfortable, it's about doing what you need to do. You need to put in the mindset. It's not about what I want to do, it's about what I need to do. What I gotta do, what I have to do, or to get where I'm trying to go. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you feel me? Not everybody is accepting of that. That's why you won't see a lot of people that are doing good in life. You won't see a lot of people that are struggling, that are fucking. I said, of course, before you can win, you gotta struggle, you gotta lose. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you're gonna see a lot of people struggle for a long time because it's gonna take people different time frames to realize that what you're doing is not cool. It's not beneficial at all. But at the end of the day, people gotta learn on their own. I think that's the one thing that certain people or parents really don't understand. Kids, like, it took you a long time to realize what your parents were saying. So like, you can't expect for your kid to listen to exactly what you're saying because they gotta learn too. They gotta learn on their own too. Like, you could tell me all day, don't touch that stove hot than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A kid would never know what hot is until they fucking feel that shit. So it's like, sometimes you gotta take the L as a parent. You know, your kid is not something to gonna touch that stove. You feel me? Knowing, like I said, you know it's hot. They don't know it's hot. So sometimes you gotta, as a parent, you gotta take that L knowing that they are gonna fuck up on their own. You would tell them a million times, don't do this. Because if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. Like my dad, perfect example. He told me, shout out my pops, he told me so many times, like, certain things that was gonna happen, and it happened. Like, bro, don't do this. Or if you need help, let me know so we ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta do extra shit. Like, he done told me so many times, and me being a stubborn ass nigga, I fucking still did the shit anyway. I still was like, man, how I am, how I'm built, it's just like, I want to just see shit for myself. It's like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. But, like I said, it's not your fault as a parent for your child wanting to learn on their own. Like, dude, that's the thing with kids. The kids are fucking curious. Kids, teenagers, they wanna learn shit on their own. Especially when they get older. The older they get, they wanna move on their own and shit. There's some kids that do. It's very, very, very few percentage of kids that listen to the majority of what their parents say. Like, don't do this, don't do that. They be like, all right, I won't do it. They don't do it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, you will never know, like I said, this child will never know that stove is hot until they touch it. And when they touch it, they'll know, okay, that shit hot. Don't touch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in that water because you're going to drown. Kid don't know what drowning is. Dude, I'm a perfect example, nigga. Like I said, nobody told me not to go on the bitch, but I should have knew better. But regardless, I didn't know what drowning was until I damn near almost fucking died. Nigga almost was gone. Nigga literally was almost fucking gone because my goofy ass went down 12 feet of fucking water on a slide and shit, not knowing. I knew I couldn't swim, but I'm thinking like I'm seeing everybody else float to the top. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to float to the top too, nigga. Psh. Only way I float to the top, motherfucker, the lifeguard and shit got me. That's the only reason I came back to the top type shit. You feel me? But I had to learn that shit. And now I know it's like, okay, I can't get above a certain point of water without knowing how to swim, without, you know what I'm saying, being knowledgeable on how to move my body and maneuver my body in water and shit. I learned that shit. So it's like, all right, cool. So I won't get in no water until I'm comfortable with myself when I swim. So it's like, it's some cons of the shit, some negatives out of the shit, but I got a pro out that shit. Like, okay, before I get in water that's deep, let me learn how to maneuver my body in water. You know what I'm saying? Learn the basics, learn the fundamentals of swimming and shit. But back to the point. Like I said, you want to be successful, you want to be great, you want to do amazing things in life, you got to sacrifice shit, and you have to be able to accept change. Accepting change is not easy. Accepting change is not something everybody want to do. Like work, for example. I work at a warehouse. Within the first year of me working there, it went from being cool to being like matter of fact, I won't even say first year, bro. I'm just gonna say because I've been in this warehouse for like a year, some change, right? So basically, they starting to move backwards. So what they saying is they're going back to pre-COVID shit. So I'm assuming they saying this is what it looked like before COVID. Now, the way, like I said, the way this shit works now, the way this shit set up, they're moving backwards. They're moving totally backwards. They should have just kept the shit how it was. So now, I'm gonna give y'all an example. So the main break room, which is on first floor, right? The doors led to the bathroom and shit. Led to the bathroom and shit, right? So them doors is closed now. Because that's how people was getting mainly through the break room. They was getting mainly through the break room through those doors. So instead of people, mind you, there's like fucking, how many stairs is it? It's like 2, 3, 4 stairs, right? That lead damn near down to the break room. Not exactly to the break room, but right there. So if you on first floor, you on AFD1 or you on this side, literally all you would have to do, go up the stairs, go on the walkway, go down the stairs, and then boom, you're in the break room, your bathroom, right? So what they doing now, and I'm just giving y'all an example of change that is stupid, it's fucking retarded, but it's what it is. This is actual change. So now, instead of people going up the stairs, the walkway, to the break room, that's just one side, right? Motherfuckers gotta go upstairs, through the walkway, down the stairs, and they gotta go to the metal detector. So the shit leads to the metal detectors, and then boom, then you go to the break room. So it's like extra steps. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't just go to the break room and then go to the bathroom and then, I mean, they got something now. It's so fucking stupid, but they saying this is how it was before COVID, which makes no sense. Like the way it look like this is what would happen with COVID, but I guess not. I don't know. But that's a stupid change, but it's what it is. Like I said, I don't really see a pro in this shit. It might be a pro that I'm not seeing it, like a perspective I'm not seeing it from and shit. But that's just an example of change that doesn't make sense, but somehow, some way it needed to happen. I guess, I don't know. But like I said, change will never sometimes not make sense to you. Like, perfect example. You might have to change your dynamic or relationship with a person because they're not, what's the best word I can say? What's good, bro?
Shoot. I was gonna say,
What?
You done in here?
Nah, almost.
Okay, after
You about to turn the alarm on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm almost done, bro. But perfect example of change that might not make sense to you now, but it might make sense later. Is you might have to change the dynamic of a relationship with somebody because you see that they're not on the type of time you want, or they're not supporting you in your decisions to do things. When I say that, I'm saying like they're not like, ah, fuck what you doing, but they're just not. They got their own shit going on, and you got your own shit going on. And you see, they focus on the wrong shit. You focus on some whole other shit. So it's like, I'm trying to do positive things. I'm trying to make positive change in my life. And if I keep fucking with this person, I see that let's say that they only fuck with you when they want something for real. So you start seeing that shit, you be like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. If I keep giving them, you know what I'm saying, pieces and bits of me, eventually they gonna get all of me, they gonna break me down type shit, you feel what I'm saying? So you might not want to do that shit, but as of right now, it is in your best interest because the more they see that, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying, every time I say, can I get this, they gonna give it to me. And they gonna take advantage of that shit. So certain people you gotta break away from because all they doing, like I said, and they might be like hella sneaky with it, hella smooth with it. All they doing is taking advantage of you. Take advantage of every opportunity they can to you. So it's like you gotta learn how to distance yourself from certain people. Change the dynamic of a relationship. So you might not have to cut them off completely. You can be like, you know what, you know, you my nigga or whatever, but I ain't gonna be around as much. I ain't gonna be able to do all this shit for you. And usually, them people like that, they gonna show you their true colors when you finally tell them no. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell them motherfucker no, you're like, all right, cool. You still my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I can't be mad if you said no because fuck, but a lot of people, like manipulative people, narcissists and shit, what they tend to do is they tend to, like I said, put that shit on you. God, you gonna fuck with me for real? I said, you a fake ass nigga, you can't give me no money. Bitch, I've been giving you money for like these past few fucking months. But the first time I tell you no, I'm a bitch ass nigga, I'm a fake ass nigga, woo. How the fuck that makes sense, bro? I'm trying to help you out, but you're not even trying to help yourself. So there's a lot of people like that. There's so many people that's like that I've been around, I see. Like, just tell a motherfucker no one time. Just test them. You gotta test motherfuckers, bro. You gotta test motherfuckers. I seen a video like that, and I'm like, I've been doing that shit, but you gotta test motherfuckers. Tell motherfucker no one time, you don't see their true colors. So that's why you gotta learn. Like, some people just are only using you for they try to do what they try to do is they use you for a moment, and when they see that, oh, he gonna say yes all the time, he ain't never told me no. They gonna keep using that. They gonna use you until they can't get no more from you. But like I said, that's why you gotta change, accept change, man. Learn how to tell people no. It might be uncomfortable, but it might be the best decision for you long term. Because people can't keep taking from you. But like I said, man, just learn how to discern who good for you, who not good for you. Like I said, it's not something you're gonna do off the bat, but it's something that you gotta learn to do as a human that has relationships with people. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, man, that's the end of this video, man. Like I said, hopefully y'all good. Y'all listen to what I'm saying in this video. I'm not really big on telling people to subscribe to my channel or like my video. Like I said, if you really fuck with this shit, you gonna like it, you gonna subscribe, whatever, if you haven't already. But go ahead, support me if you fucking really fuck with a nigga. Fresh Lauren out. Feel me?